It started with a knock. 3 loud knocks at my front door, and it was almost 2 a.m. I stood in the hallway, frozen. I live alone. No one should be knocking on my door at this time. The wind outside was howling and rain was hitting the windows hard. A storm was rolling through, shaking the trees and making the house creak. The knock came again, louder, slower, almost like the person was dragging their hand across the door between each hit. I walked toward the door, heart pounding. I didn't turn on the light. Something about the dark felt safer, like if I didn't see what was out there, it wouldn't become real. I looked through the peephole. No one. But the porch light was flickering, like it was struggling to stay alive. That light had never done that before. I just replaced the bulb last week. Then the doorknob turned. Not fast, slowly, like whoever was outside wasn't in a hurry. My heart jumped. I could have sworn I locked it earlier. I rushed forward and slammed the deadbolt shut, just as the handle clicked. My hands were trembling. "Who's there?" I asked, trying to sound brave. Silence. Then, breathing. Slow, wet, shaky breathing, like someone was sick, standing just inches from me on the other side of the door. And then, nothing. I waited. No more sounds, no more knocks. Just the sound of rain beating down and thunder rumbling in the distance. I leaned forward to check the peephole again. Still no one. But then I turned, and I saw something that made me stop breathing. On the hallway window, letters had appeared. They were written in the fog on the glass. "Let me in." I backed away, fast, nearly tripping over the hallway rug. My hands fumbled for my phone. No signal. Just a spinning wheel where the bars should have been. I ran to the living room window and looked outside. I hoped I'd see someone running away. A cruel prank, maybe. But the street was empty. Only rain and trees. No people, no lights, no cars. Then I heard it. A whisper. Right behind me. I spun around, flashlight shaking in my hand. Nothing. The whisper came again. Closer this time. "Let me in." I ran into my bedroom and slammed the door. I shoved my dresser in front of it and grabbed my landline. Dead. No dial tone. Of course. I sat on the bed, holding my flashlight like a weapon. Every creak in the house sounded louder. Every shadow looked deeper. Then, the closet door moved, just a little. I pointed the flashlight at it. My fingers felt numb. The light flickered. The door creaked again. Wider this time. A pale hand reached out, long, bony fingers, blackened fingernails, slowly curling around the edge of the door. I couldn't scream. My throat closed up. Then the hand was gone. The door wide open. Empty. Just my clothes swaying slightly, like something had brushed past them. I didn't sleep that night. I sat on the floor in the corner, watching the door until the sun finally rose. When it was light enough to see, I stepped into the hallway. That's when I saw the footprints. Wet, muddy, leading from the front door and stopping right at the side of my bed. But there was something else. Scratched into the floor beside the final footprint were 3 words. I came in. For days, I couldn't sleep in my bed. I tried staying with a friend, but wherever I went, the whispers followed. Always just after midnight, always the same words. "Let me in." I changed my locks, got cameras. Nothing ever showed up on them. Just static at the exact moment I heard the voice. One night, I came home to find my front door wide open, and footprints, again, leading from the porch, down the hall and into my bedroom. This time, the words weren't on the floor. They were on my mirror, written from the inside. I started to doubt myself. Maybe I was sleepwalking. Maybe I imagined it all. But deep down, I knew that wasn't true. I set up a motion sensor alarm in the hallway, sat up all night, flashlight, phone, and a knife in my lap. Waiting. At 2:07 a.m., the hallway light flickered. The alarm didn't go off, but something moved in the dark. Not footsteps, not a shadow. It was like the darkness itself was alive, thickening, stretching toward me. Then the voice, not a whisper this time, a growl. "You let me in." And that was the moment I realized I never needed to open the door. It was already inside me.